go. Hi, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Will.
And this is MatchGlance,
a widget-based engagement solution helping fans and businesses across the world to tap into the biggest market space of all time, the World Cup. MatchGlance is built on TxLine and turns live World Cup data into simple widgets that explain what matters when it matters.
1. Live sport moves quickly, especially at the World Cup, but fans cannot always be in front of a TV fully focused on every game. People are working, travelling, socialising or trying to follow multiple games at once. At the same time, sports apps give raw information, scores, odds, timelines and multiple matches at once. The problem is that raw data does not always explain the moment. A score tells you what happened, but not why it happened, and a notification tells you something happened, but not whether it matters to you. For businesses, this creates a challenge. Sports apps, broadcasters, fantasy platforms and media companies need better ways to keep fans engaged without pulling them into a full app experience. This is a gap that MatchGlance solves.
Solution. MatchGlance turns live sports data into glanceable match intelligence. Instead of asking fans to open an app and search for context, MatchGlance brings the key moments directly to them through widgets. If a goal changes the match, the widget explains the impact. If the market moves, the widget explains what changed. If there are several matches happening at once, MatchGlance can highlight which games deserve attention. For a business, MatchGlance is an end-to-end solution that can be dropped into their existing offering. A sports app, broadcaster, fantasy platform or media company do not need to rebuild its product from scratch. MatchGlance can sit inside the experience they already have, adding live explainable match widgets, increasing engagement.
Widgets solve this engagement gap because they match how fans actually follow the sport. Fans don't want to have to open a full app to get all the stats. They want a single glance to tell them what matters and when it matters. They reduce friction because fans don't have to search through so many menus. They create repeat user engagement because they stay visible and easy to access throughout the entire match. They also create better return journeys. Instead of opening a generic app homepage, one tap can take the fan straight to the exact explanation for that moment. For businesses, widgets become a retention tool. They bring users back at the right time with the right context without overwhelming them.
In this demo, we will show the 4 main user types: the creators, the casual fans, the media, and the analysts. Now, this shows how data can be designed specifically for the user types. Now, in this example, we screen recorded this live during the England-France match. As you can see, this is the widget, this is the score. It says the fact that the match is interesting due to the big percentage changes during this match. It says that France's and England probabilities change depending on who you support. For an analyst, what has changed in the market is the most important thing. So there's a probability chart, an odds table, and an event timeline. The verification is at the bottom. Now, going on to the creator person, the most important thing is the talking points, the key moments, the social media posts that you can copy in, and why it matters for better understanding. For the fantasy and prediction, the most important thing is what does this mean for my pick? Why your pick has moved, the key moments, and the verification for it all. Now, for the casual fan, the most important thing is what did I miss, the key moments, probabilities, and why it matters, so that people feel connected to this app.
Here, we'll run through a live demo of our current production app running on the web. Right now, it is 5 hours before the Spain versus Argentina game, so we have a little preview widget with some information, AI overviews, and more that you can view. Gives you a catch up, pretty much probabilities, what's happened with the odds, why it matters, and of course the verification codes. Now, if I was a small business owner looking to insert this live information into my website, or even to a website of the users, I simply have to copy this iframe right here, go to my website, which currently has no live verified information. It might be incorrect, it might be out of date, we don't know. But simply insert the iframe, reload the page, and I get a simple live coverage widget allowing my users to see what's really happening in the World Cup right now.
TxLine provides live data behind MatchGlance. We use fixture snapshot endpoints to find live and upcoming matches. We use the odds snapshots to calculate the probability movement, and we use TxLine validation to show whether the proof is available for the information in the widget. In simpler terms, MatchGlance fetches live data, stores the matched state, calculates what's changed, generates the widget, and adds robust AI commentary, distributing it through the embedded
MatchGlance turns live World Cup data into glanceable, explainable widgets. It helps fans understand the match wherever they are, and it gives sports businesses an end-to-end widget solution they can drop into their existing products. Most sports apps take you away for a moment. MatchGlance keeps you in it.